Aesop's Fable EP12, The Young Tiger and the Wise Old Tiger. Scene 1, The Young Tiger's Ambition. In a dense, mysterious jungle, where the trees towered high and the rivers flowed with crystal-clear water, lived a young tiger named Taro. Taro was strong, fast, and full of confidence. He believed he could achieve anything on his own and didn't need anyone's advice, not even from the elders in the jungle. One day, Taro heard of a legendary hunting ground deep within the heart of the jungle. It was said that the animals there were plentiful and that any tiger who could hunt successfully in that area would earn great respect from all the other animals. Determined to prove himself, Taro decided to venture into this unknown territory. Before setting off, Taro was approached by an old tiger named Tai, who had lived in the jungle for many years. Tai had seen many tigers come and go and knew the jungle better than anyone else. "Taro," Tai said kindly, "I've heard about your plans. The journey to the legendary hunting ground is dangerous and challenging. I've been there before. Let me share some advice with you to help you succeed." But Taro, full of pride, brushed off Tai's offer. "Thank you, Tai, but I don't need any help. I'm strong enough and smart enough to handle this on my own," Taro replied, his voice full of confidence. Tai sighed, knowing that Taro's pride might lead him into trouble. But he respected Taro's decision and wished him luck. "Be careful, Taro," Tai said softly. "The jungle is full of surprises, and things aren't always what they seem." Scene 2, The Dangerous Path. Taro set off on his journey with his head held high, eager to prove himself. The path to the legendary hunting ground was long and treacherous. As Taro made his way deeper into the jungle, he encountered many obstacles: thick underbrush, steep cliffs, and fast-flowing rivers. Each challenge seemed to slow him down, but Taro pressed on, determined to reach his goal. As he walked, Taro remembered some of the stories Tai had mentioned in passing, about hidden quicksand, venomous snakes, and deceptive shadows. But Taro dismissed these stories as mere tales to scare the young and inexperienced. "I can handle anything this jungle throws at me," he thought, pride swelling in his chest. But soon, Taro began to realize that the jungle was more dangerous than he had anticipated. He narrowly avoided falling into quicksand, and at one point, he came face to face with a cobra whose venom could kill in seconds. Still, Taro refused to turn back or seek help. "I'm almost there," he told himself. "I can't give up now." Scene 3, The Hard Lesson. After days of exhausting travel, Taro finally reached the legendary hunting ground. But by the time he arrived, he was tired, hungry, and not as alert as he should have been. As he stalked through the tall grass, his senses dulled by fatigue, Taro spotted a herd of deer grazing peacefully. He crouched low, ready to pounce, but just as he was about to spring, a loud crack sounded from beneath his paw. In his haste, Taro had stepped on a dry branch, alerting the deer to his presence. The entire herd bolted, disappearing into the thick jungle before Taro could react. He chased after them, but his legs were weak, and his energy was spent. Taro collapsed in frustration, realizing that his chance at success had slipped through his paws. As Taro lay there, panting and exhausted, he remembered Tai's offer of advice. "If only I had listened," Taro thought, regret filling his heart. "Maybe I would have been better prepared. Maybe I wouldn't have failed." Scene 4, The Respectful Return. Defeated, Taro made his way back to the part of the jungle he called home. When he arrived, he found Tai resting under a large tree. Taro hesitated, his pride wounded, but he knew what he had to do. He approached Tai, his head lowered in humility. Taro began quietly, I didn't listen to your advice, and I failed because of it. I thought I could do everything on my own, but I was wrong. I should have respected your experience and wisdom. I'm sorry. Tai looked at Taro with kind eyes and nodded. We all make mistakes, Taro, Tai said gently. What matters is that you've learned from yours. The jungle is a place where we must rely on each other's knowledge and experience. No one, no matter how strong, can know everything. Taro felt a sense of relief at Tai's understanding words. Thank you, Tai, he said sincerely. I won't make the same mistake again. I'll listen to those who have the wisdom and experience that I lack. From that day forward, Taro became a different tiger. He sought out advice from Tai and the other elders, learning from their experiences and respecting the knowledge they had gained over the years. And in time, Taro grew not only stronger but wiser, earning the respect of the entire jungle, not just for his strength, but for his humility and willingness to learn. Moral of the story, respecting the wisdom and experience of others is a sign of strength, not weakness. We all have much to learn from those who have come before us.